Hey guys, I'm Piquet and welcome to Motorsport Report. Joining us in today's episode is our very own Motorsport.com editor-in-chief, Charles Bradley. Charles, Haas kicked off launch season, new livery, new title sponsor. What do you think?
Way to start Formula One 2019. As you say, new sponsor, new look, bringing back the old black and gold. We were very synonymous with the days of Lotus in the 1970s and 80s. Fantastic just to have such an exciting team as Haas as well, to have the new sponsorship there. And I think also you could look at it in another way. It's kind of like quite a sinister sort of colour scheme, isn't it? Very dark. You've got Kevin Magnussen there, Romain Grosjean, two drivers that the other rivals tend to fear. So I just wonder if we could have kind of a Formula One black hat team for the future.
Yeah, and actually very similar to the Renault colors from last year, sort of the yellow and black scheme. Yep. It'll be interesting to see what sort of direction Renault takes this year. Yep. Upcoming launches on Monday with Toro Rosso and Williams, who will also be unveiling their new title sponsor. Yeah, there's going to be lots to look forward to. Obviously, Toro Rosso, you've got Daniel Kvyat returning. Williams say they're going to unveil a new title sponsor. Over the off-season, it's been a real battle with the commercial teams fighting over very few new sponsors coming into the sport. So if Williams can nail one of those big ones, it's great for them and great for the future of that company. And could we see any surprises with Mercedes? We saw a bit of a sneak peek with some camouflage, green, blue and black sort of scheme. Yeah. What do you think could come out of there? I think they're going to launch something that looks a little bit different and is a little bit wacky, and it's amazing for a big manufacturer like Mercedes to do that. I'm sure there's going to be a reason for it. Are we going to see it in testing? Obviously Red Bull, quite famous for running camouflage livery in testing. I'm not quite so sure. I think there's probably a bigger play here, and I think we'll find out about that when the launch happens next week. What are some of the key things to look forward to next week? I mean, we know that some teams, are probably not going to change that much. I think Ferrari, perhaps Red Bull, we'll see. What do you think are some of the most important days? Well, I think coming up with the Racing Point launch is going to be very interesting. I mean, that is basically a blank canvas, isn't it? All we've got is a name. We know that the Stroll family is now super involved, so you've got Lance coming there as a driver and Lawrence as the sort of team benefactor, if you like. There's, I guess, when you talk about Red Bull, obviously there's Pierre Gasly coming up, promoted from the Toro Rosso junior team. Yep. He's going to be paired up with Max. Max is obviously going to be a great storyline this year, just to see how that Honda engine, how he can take that fight to the big two ahead of him. And then there's a ton of other launches as well. Obviously we've got McLaren with Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz, all new driver lineup. Ferrari, you've got Charles Leclerc, incoming rookie, near rookie, let's say. He's bound to be giving Sebastian Vettel a hard time this year. Scuderia Toro Rosso, obviously the big news there is Daniel Kvyat coming back. But we've also got the new rookie, Alexander Albon, joining him. And huge news at Sauber with Alfa Romeo Racing taking over the operation, Kimi Raikkonen joining from Ferrari, and rookie Antonio Giovinazzi joining him there. Very exciting stuff indeed.